Nintendo fans are just stupid, aren't we?
Yeah.
We love them too much. It's our own downfall.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Week in Nintendo Land, the show where we discuss and dissect all the latest Nintendo news that's happened in the last 7 days. I'm Alex Boultwood, and joining me, as always, is Nathan Ellingsworth.
Hi there. Happy Mario Week finally.
And Anna Karasik.
Hi, happy to be here again. Happy Mario Week, I guess.
And this week as well, a fourth player has entered the game in the form of Switch player's very own Nick Hanchet. Nick, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
No, my pleasure.
It's been a great week for Nintendo fans. There's so much to kind of discuss. But before we do, let's take a look at the latest news and everything that's been happening in Nintendo Land.
Just when you thought the portly plumber's birthday was going to arrive with little to no fanfare, last Thursday Nintendo dropped a Mario-centric direct detailing a number of games and toys coming our way, including a 3D Mario All-Stars collection and a Mario Kart AR remote control car game. And more rumours have been doing the rounds about a Switch upgrade coming early next year, with reports suggesting a new model with significant CPU and memory enhancements, as well as improved interactivity.
So we all knew an announcement was coming, and Nintendo finally dropped the Super Mario Bros. 35th Anniversary Nintendo Direct last Thursday, detailing all their plans to commemorate their mascot's 35th birthday. Included amongst the announcements was a remaster of the Wii U's Super Mario 3D World. There was a Super Mario Bros. 35, a Battle Royale game in the vein of Tetris 99. There was a Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, an AR game with remote control cars. A Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers handheld, and also the worst kept secret in gaming that I've heard for months. It's been rumored the Super Mario Brothers 3D All-Stars collection, including Super Mario Brothers 64, Super Mario Galaxy, and Super Mario Sunshine. Nick, what are your thoughts on the Direct?
I'm going to start with being the cynic. I think the games are, especially the collection, is too much and not enough, especially with it only being a limited time release up until the 31st of March, I believe. I understand why they've chosen the games, but why no Galaxy 2? Like, I haven't played it, bar maybe half an hour to an hour. But I think so that and as we said, the limited release and the physical Mario Kart toys, they're really cool. Quite expensive though, especially if you want to play with your friends. You're looking at immediate £200 plus 2 Switches, I presume. It's a Switch per controller. I am really excited about the Mario Battle Royale for some reason, and that's something I never thought I'd say. I do think that's going to be interesting, but it's not something. Watching the Direct, I wasn't blown away.
You say the Mario Kart Live is expensive. I pre-ordered it straight away. Like, I didn't even look at the price. I was just like, I need that. I just saw the trailer. I was like, I need that.
I was looking at it yesterday, and I thought, no, I'm glad I've got wooden floors because I've got no idea how that's going to run on the carpet. But it's £100 per cart.
Yeah, I'm still going to buy it. And Anna, what did you think? What kind of stood out for you? What was kind of things that got you most excited from the Direct?
Yeah, so I liked Sunshine and all of the big classic 3D Mario games. I have Mario 64 that I like to go back to sometimes when I'm bored and just like run around the castle. I'm not very good at platformers in general, so Mario's never been my number one. It's never been in maybe my top 5 or even top 10, except for maybe I think Sunshine and 6 Golden Coins were 2 standout games in general for me. But back to the Direct. I was really excited about the All-Star Collection. I'm not much of a cynic when it comes to things that I'm not very, not very into. So I'm not too ashamed to say that. I'm more into Zelda and Pokemon than I am into Mario. So I'm not much of a cynic about it. I'm like, okay, I'll buy a game that's actually 3 games. I don't have a problem with that. I don't care that they're not remastered or anything, but I was more interested in the physical things. So yes, the carts were interesting to me, but too expensive for me right now. I'll put it on my Hanukkah list. But I am really excited about the clothes because I missed out on the Black Milk Clothing Pokemon line. And now they are going to be doing the Mario collection. I don't know if it's just that overall thing that they showed. I doubt it is. Right now they have a Harry Potter collection that's a bunch of prints. They're known for their really neat prints, especially the ones that are branded. So yeah, I don't want to miss out on that. And the shoes were really expensive, but I've been keeping an eye on them. And as of the start of recording, all that's left are boys, toddler, and grade school sized. And now I'm just wondering if me as a woman size 9 can fit in a boy's grade school. And probably not. A girl can dream. But yeah, those are what stuck out to me. And the pins. So I got back into Mario Kart Tour to maybe get in on that because I'm excited about the pins.
Yeah, the Nintendo, the 3D collection, I'm quite excited about. I threw out a poll on Twitter and just asked what people are going to be playing first. Is it going to be like Super Mario 64, Sunshine Galaxy? Most people said Super Mario 64. I'm not I've played it so many times, bought it so many times that I'm not at all bothered by it. I've never played Sunshine, so I think I'm going to dive into that first. Nathan, what are you going to be playing first? Are you going to go straight to Galaxy or?
Ooh, so I've played 64 and Galaxy in the recent years. I want to play Sunshine because I haven't played that since I owned it on the GameCube, because there's no good way of owning it unless you want to spend 50 quid or you know what I mean. So I'm super excited by that. And I think even with minimal upgrades, what Nintendo have done here, like to a lesser extent kind of what they did with Wind Waker, is they've respected the original game and they've more preserved it. I think people expecting kind of a Crash Bandicoot or Spyro level complete remaster forget that those games look ugly now, whereas Super Mario 64 timelessly looks great now, and it's not a game that needs to be adjusted that much. So much as it side by side, you're like, oh, have they made the effort? They made the effort with the original game, and that's why they don't change it much. Like that, those games hold up. So I'm so excited about this collection. I cannot wait to dive back into literally all three of them. But Sunshine is the one I'm most excited for. That and loads of stupid little tidbits that I don't need to buy. I'm gonna have to get that Game & Watch. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm such a sucker for handhelds, especially like little limited edition things. Like most of my DSs or Game Boys are like limited edition ones I had to pick up.
Yep. Same.
I
saw that and I was like, need it. I don't care how much it is. I want it.
That's out in November, so I'm kind of hoping if I talk about it enough, someone will buy that for me for Christmas. Yeah, that's my tactic.
I saw the Game & Watch announcement and I thought, I just thought, why? And then I looked at our Slack channel and everyone's like losing their mind over it. I was like, just me then.
You're just a cynic of the group. You're just like,
I know, I hate it. I'm not the old man of the group.
And Nintendo fans are just stupid, aren't we? We love them too much. It's our own downfall.
I will pay for the same game over and over and over again. I don't care. And so was there anything missing from this announcement that you were desperately hoping to hear about? Any games that you thought were missing from the 3D collection or anything?
Galaxy 2 is an obvious one. I feel like most people are like, why not? And, I don't know why not, but I agree. ¿Por qué no? Like, Galaxy 2 is good. Everyone agrees. It's basically the same, engine and like, why not? I don't know. There must be a reason though. Or maybe 3 is just the magic number.
I think that's probably the reason. They went Galaxy 1 and 2 are essentially not the same game, but they're quite similar, at least from what I played at Galaxy 2. And so they probably went, well, what was revered more in a like Galaxy was like a really standout moment for them. It was Galaxy 2 was just more of the same of the amazingness that Galaxy was. So they probably just went, Galaxy. I wonder if they'll hear the calls for Galaxy 2 and maybe release it digitally later down the line. But I don't know, because that makes sense. And sometimes Nintendo doesn't do what makes sense to a lot of people.
I've spoken out online about how I think they should have been looking at something like the Halo Master Chief Collection with this, have it as a constant updatable product. And yeah, Nintendo are very hot on everything being physical on cart. So I guess eventually you'd have to do a re-release once it was finished. But imagine if we got this and they were like, oh, and we meant to have it on there, but COVID delayed Super Mario Galaxy 2. So that's going to be added to your digital versions of Super Mario 3D All-Stars in March. Super Mario 3D Land is going to be added later on next year because people forget about that, and it's a very good 3D Mario game. This is what makes the limited run of it so baffling to me, is it does look like it's being sold with missing content. Yeah. It's like you are kind of limiting the idea of fixing it or adding what you originally planned down the line if you're not going to be selling it in April.
What do you think they've done that limited availability? Is it to kind of like drive sales, or is there something else kind of behind it?
I think personally, so Nintendo's financials end March 31st. That's not a coincidence. And I won't speculate on it too much, but we've seen a lot of their content pushed up and out of this year. So I think because everyone's saying they've made so much money with Animal Crossing, and that is wonderful, but businesses don't work on one product and then they're done. They need to have a constant revenue stream. And I personally, really cynically think this is an artificial way for them to pump up their numbers before the next financial year.
Scalpers are already selling the physical for over £200 on eBay, trying to take collections. But I believe I saw it. I can't remember the source, what site it was that said it. But I believe they said, it is claimed that the Mario collection was delayed by 6 months. So we were meant to get it around March time, which is probably about the time that all the rumors started to pop up.
That was it was VGC today, Video Game Chronicle, and it was, I think they speculated more that it was definitely meant to be announced by April, because in the website that is now live for Super Mario 35th anniversary, there is a picture someone's found within the code of a Super Mario Maker 2 event that would have been in April 2020. So if it had been announced in April or end of March, as maybe it was originally planned, then we would have had events like the Super Mario Maker 2 level running up to the eventual release. I imagine probably would have still been about now, to be perfectly honest, because they wanted it to coincide with the 35th anniversary. And if you ask me, that might be why we don't have Galaxy 2 as well. I think 6 months ago, they had a look at how do we get this product out for Super Mario's anniversary without cutting something. I think Galaxy 2 might have been cut, to be honest.
So you think that might have been the last one they're almost done with, but they were just like, just get rid of it and just,
It's the easiest one to justify cutting, because you have the one that revolutionized 3D gaming in general. You have the one that was the big GameCube one, basically, which is GameCube is a console that we all know and love. And then you have the big Wii one. And the big Wii one is like, the sequel is well loved, but like, I feel like with the 3 consoles and the 3, it works out. It's the easiest one to justify cutting because it's a sequel.
Absolutely. Yeah. Are there any other games that you think are missing from that collection? Because I can't think. I think they're the 3 perfect ones, but it would be good to have Mario Galaxy 2 in there.
Like I said, I would have liked to have seen Super Mario 3D Land. I think it's the only other missing Super Mario 3D platformer. I would have liked to have seen that included in Super Mario 3D World Deluxe.
Oh yes. Oh.
Instead, Bowser's Fury looks wonderful, but I would have liked to have a little up-resed version of the 3DS game.
3D Land was such a good game as well. It was so good. Again, that's another. A lot of Mario purchases, I have clear, vivid memories of when I got it, and the excitement that I got from opening that at a Christmas. I can't remember when it came out now. But then immediately playing that as well, it was such a good game.
What about the kind of the Mario Kart live circuit? Like, is everyone going to get that, or are you kind of? Am I just on my own?
It's too expensive. I live in New York City. Are you kidding me? I don't even have room for that. My cats would destroy it. I live in this is my entire world in this little video that you're seeing. Forget about it.
I do think my 2-year-old is going to pick it up as soon as I get out of the box. Going to pick it up and throw it across the room. It's going to smash. So it have to be after he's in bed. I'll have to play it. But
I feel like it will be a Lego Mario kind of thing for me. I initially really want it. I get it. I play with it a handful of times.
There he is. Nathan has it.
Mine's somewhere you can see roughly in the background. Where am I? There.
Oh.
I just don't touch it. I got it as a gift for my kid, and even he's like, he plays with it every now and then for 5 minutes, and then just wanders off somewhere and plays with his collection of Pokemon toys or whatever.
Nice.
I haven't touched it. By the day I built it, I haven't touched it since, and I think that's what the Mario Kart thing would be for me as well.
I feel like Lego is more so something you can like display. If I got it, I would want to display the Lego Mario somewhere, the way I have my paper crafts displayed and stuff. But the Mario Kart AR game, I mean, they are cool karts, but you can't really display the gravity of what it is. You know, it's an AR game. You know, you actually have to experience it. And if you don't do it, if you don't use it, which kind of AR games are a novelty by their nature, it's gonna lose its value pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It might be one of those things that takes forever to set up, so it's such a big effort to kind of play it that, you know, you play it a couple of times and eventually you just kind of forget about it.
I feel like the people who are going to have issues setting it up are going to be way louder than the people who are just happily enjoying it in their living room with their children.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to... Sorry, carry on.
I was just going to say, I think it's going to have the Labo effect, where people have spent a lot of money on it, get pictures with it, have a great day, and then you're just trying to figure out where it can go.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of the amazing courses people are going to set up in their houses, so like going up like spiral staircases and whatnot, making ramps.
That's true. That'll be interesting. Some cool YouTube videos to come out of that, hopefully, from people.
I'll be jealous and still not buy it.
Can I tell you guys a secret about Labo?
Yes, go on, please.
I kind of high-key want it. And I've never I don't know how to talk about this. I feel like I'm coming out in a way. I do want it. Like, it's so stupid. It's just cardboard, but I want it. And every time I see it, I'm like, I want to color it and paint it. But it's so expensive. Maybe I could get secondhand cardboard.
Set. Like the VR set is really good. I'm massively impressed with that, and also like the couple of ways you can use it in like Captain Toad and other things are really cool. But I'm with you. I really want to get the variety kit. I want to make that little piano.
I want to like paint everything. I'm very crafty. I want to do it, but it's also expensive. And maybe one day it'll just all be very discounted by people who bought it and scalped it and never sold it or something.
I was gonna say, has it not been like reduced? Like, 'cause it's been out for a while now, right? It's
I've
kind
seen
of like
it really cheap in the UK. Like I've seen Shop 2 or
I should
Zavi
check eBay.
doing it for like 20 quid every now and again.
we can ship some stuff over if you want.
Quietly checks eBay.
So obviously this is Mario's 35th anniversary. Next year is Metroid's and Zelda's 35th anniversary, I think.
It's so cheap. Sorry, continue.
Bye.
Oh, VR set $24.99 US.
Get it right now. Next episode, I want to see you wearing the VR goggles, like having the kind of the backpack.
I'm so happy. All right.
Yes. So next year's so Zelda's and Metroid's 35th anniversary. Are we hoping to see similar collections like the Mario one next year for Zelda and Metroid?
Yes. I think the Zelda, if they did a Zelda collection like that, again, we've had Wind Waker, we had Twilight Princess on the Wii U. I don't care. They're so good. I'm so much more of a Zelda fan than Mario anyway, which might be why I'm a little, not disheartened, but a little bit less interested in the Mario lot. Metroid, again, not so much. I've played all the Prime games. I've played a couple of the 2D games. I can't remember what ones. Couldn't tell you for the life of me. But
Nathan's dying inside, I can see.
Is he? I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I've played Fusion. Is Fusion one?
Oh, Fusion is. That's the one for the GBA. That is very, very good.
I only played it because I was a day one purchaser on the 3DS. So when they reduced the price and they said sorry by giving everyone 10 games, I think it was. And that was one of them. That's the first time I played it and the last time I played it. Yeah, but I enjoyed the Prime games, but I think if they did a Zelda collection, again, even if they did a Game & Watch Zelda thing, I don't care about Game & Watch. I'd buy the Zelda thing.
Zelda's going to have something like that in particular. I think it'll probably come more in the form of like a book or something that's more thematic, because Mario is arcade-y by nature. But in this case, like Zelda, that wouldn't really fit. Whereas a nice book or a nice edition of a game, or a nice edition console or something, I feel like that would be more fitting of the world of Zelda.
Give me special anniversary Zelda amiibos. That's all I want. I've got the
Whatever
Mario
it
one.
is.
Give me Zelda.
Whatever it is, I'll buy it. Shut up
Yep.
and take my rupees, my silver rupees, all of them.
We got a special Zelda edition Wii U with Wind Waker HD. We got a Majora's Mask version Nintendo 3DS XL with Majora's Mask. We got a Hyrule Shield one with Hyrule Warriors. We are getting a special Zelda console next year, I'm going to tell you that much.
Yeah, I really hope so.
And there's been persistent rumors of a Skyward Sword kind of remaster, so that could be kind of put in that collection, maybe, like a 3D Zelda collection. Is there any other games you'd want to see in there, like maybe get a lick of paint like Link's Awakening?
Link's crossbow training.
Ooh.
All of this is reminding me of that Skyward Sword Wii special edition that came out, and I missed out on it, and I almost got it on a Black Friday, and I was literally next in line to get it, and I can't even continue this story. It's just sad. I didn't get the game. That's the moral of the story. And I the special edition.
I've got my gold controller. It's over. I can see it.
I resent you.
I've been playing my Wii recently, and that's one of the ones that's the Wii Motion Plus included.
Included.
Yeah.
I would love for them to. It'll be a complete remake job because it's a 2D game. I want them to make it a 3D game. Minish Cap. I love
just like Link's Awakening. That would be nice.
Minish Cap is one of my favorite Zelda games. And I know that was a Capcom job, wasn't it? That was. Was that the last Capcom job?
Yeah, I think so. They did Oracle of Ages and Seasons first, and then they did Minish Cap on the GBA. I think that's the last time they've touched Zelda.
Yeah, because that was a really good game. I really enjoyed that with Vati. Give me even just re-release it. I don't care.
See, that's the thing. That sort of GBA game, like Metroid Fusion, they still look incredible because those 16-bit pixel graphics, they were the head of that style. You can't make those pixel graphics any better. So those are beautiful games. Whereas I think Oracle of Seasons and Ages make that the one mega game they wanted to do with wasn't originally planned to be another third Oracle game, and you put them all together to make a mega game. Let Grezzo just do that in the Link's Awakening engine and put it all into one mega game that you originally saw it as. That I would love. Or just give me Link Between Worlds in that style, because Link Between Worlds is the best 2D Zelda.
Ooh, I like it. And Breath of the Wild 2, is that going to turn up anytime soon? Because it's just been radio silence since we saw that teaser trailer, had nothing else. Is that going to be next year, maybe?
It's got to be, surely. At least, I'm surprised we haven't heard anything else. But again, with COVID and whatnot, maybe things got pushed back. I don't know. But I think maybe something at the beginning of next year for a release at the end of next year.
I think I would put my money on getting some sort of teaser trailer or teaser content before the end of this year.
Yeah.
We're going to at least get something official, hey, it's going to happen in 2021 or something. I can't tell you when the game's going to come out, but I can tell you this year they're going to tell us something else.
And I tell you one thing, Nintendo will not miss an opportunity to sell a console with a Zelda game. If Breath of the Wild is coming out next year, that will also be, if and when we get one, a Switch Pro comes out. There is absolutely no way on this earth those are not the same day.
Don't say that to me, because now I'll buy one. I'll buy a Switch Pro on day one if it makes Breath of the Wild 2 look a little bit prettier.
And that's how they'll get us all again. That's how they'll get us all again. And I won't be able to trade in my Animal Crossing Switch now, because I can't live without that. I'll have to have 2 Switches in my house.
I want that Switch so bad. I will say, I remember I was, my partner at the time when the Wii U came out really wanted the Wii U. And I was like, there's nothing good out for it yet. Literally nothing's out on release. Breath of the Wild wasn't out when the Wii U came out, I'm pretty sure, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. The Wii U came out and there was... Yeah. And so we knew it was coming though. And I was like, let's wait for the Switch, because I was heart eyes when I saw the Switch. And he was like, no, but I know there's going to be a Smash. And we got it immediately, and then we didn't have the money to justify getting a Switch. But my point is that you said Nintendo wouldn't miss the opportunity to get Zelda on a console on release, and maybe they were holding it off for the Switch, but they certainly, that might be a big part of the reason the Wii U failed, is that they couldn't say like, here's your Wii U Zelda bundle for the first few months of it being out. So it's a big missed opportunity.
I was going to say that there are rumors again of another kind of Switch upgrade, a Switch Pro, with upgraded like CPU, memory, and maybe some kind of new interactivity. There's rumblings of like a second screen add-on, even. So maybe it's going to come out early next year. Has anyone kind of heard anything else? Any rumors? Any kind of rumblings?
So I, from what I have heard, and these are all from people that I trust, but also what we need to remember is there's a lot of rumors going around at the moment. As soon as we saw what the Switch was, Nintendo had already been working on a Switch Pro. These are not things that are like, oh my God, what if it happens? Whatever Nintendo's next console is, they are already working on the best version of that. Like, this is just an inevitability. And it's been going to be 4 years next year. And also we had this, because now it's not the case of rumblings so much, it's the case of patents, of product numbers coming up in websites and stuff. And that is what we got a few months before the Switch Lite. We started seeing actual product numbers that were like, oh, that's the same kind of lettering as this. So I think the Switch Pro is very real. And as opposed to development in Japan, production of hardware is almost entirely in China. And also it's not as reliant on people all being in the same room. So I don't think if we did originally have a plan for Switch Pro to be revealed very soon or E3 and then launch next year, I don't think that's changed. If I had to bet on it, I do think we're getting a Switch Pro before next E3.
Do you think they'll announce it before the release of, like, say, PS5 and Series X? Will they try and steal some of that thunder, or will they do it after when the hype has died down? So between like, say, mid-November and Christmas, just try and capitalize on people's interest.
This is what I think they are going to do, is they're going to get people like me who are looking at PS5 to say, nope, I'm going to save my money for a Switch Pro. So I do think if we get an announcement, we're going to get it before November. And I mean, obviously, we've been overdue a Nintendo Direct for a year now. But like, we are slightly overdue a big Nintendo Direct. And I think they've just kind of waited to get all of their ducks in a row. They've had to get Mario out of the gate as a separate thing because it was so much information. So now the floodgates are open. They've got their big kind of lineup for the rest of the year. We don't have a first-party Nintendo release for November, December, or January. We haven't heard anything. Super Mario 3D World Deluxe is February. Nintendo do not go a month without a first-party release.
How much was the Switch when it released? Well, how much is it now, basically?
About $279, right?
Yeah.
So, because they still have to make the Pro. I don't see the Pro being... It's obviously not going to be able to compete with... I don't even think it will compete comfortably with, like, say, the PS4 and the Xbox One in terms of, like, graphical power and whatnot. But they'll still have to make it seem like a good deal when compared to the next wave of consoles from Sony and Microsoft. Lots of people have talked about it having a 4K screen. I just don't see that happening, because also the drain on the battery when it's portable. Yeah. And would they go... Because obviously the Switch, the gimmick is you can take it out, take it on the go, and then they've got the Switch Lite, which is a purely portable machine. Some people have said about a purely at-home machine. Mm-hmm. Would they ever do that?
I think what we might see is instead of I don't think they're ever going to do a purely at-home one because it's too many parts to move around. But we're never going to get a 4K screen. That's too much money. There's no point. We might get a 1080p screen. We might get thinner bezels. We have to remember as well that there's a lot of Labo, Ring Fit. There's a lot of items already in people's home, and they can't really change the form factor of the Switch. So what we might be seeing is an updated NVIDIA Tegra chip. Like with the recent Switch model, that might help the battery life as well as graphics. I think it's going to be almost entirely internal stuff with a bigger screen or a sharper screen. And we might see a slight change to Joy-Cons, but it's all going to have to fit within the regular sort of thing. What I think we might see, and this is like wild speculation, is we have the capability of 4K upscaling. It's what the Xbox One S does. It's what some TVs do. What I think we could see is a Switch add-on sold to us as a separate dock that can upscale. So not included in the base price. It doesn't increase the price of the Switch, but people like me and you, we've got or anyone who's got a 4K TV and loves playing their Switch, got the option to get an upscaling or something like that. It sounds mad. It might never happen. They might not care about 4K for another 10 years. But if we were to get it, I think that's how we would get it. I don't think it would cut into the shop price of the Switch, because Nintendo, they want to be a family unit and they want to get in as many homes as they can. They're not gonna price themselves out to be more powerful.
Well, that's the thing, like, you know, like ports like Outer Worlds, they were quite shoddy, and they struggled with what they had to work with. So I guess, yeah, a unit that kind of does boost things does seem like the right kind of way to go. If they're going to try and catch up and keep up with games coming out now, if they're going to try and get ports of all these kind of Xbox, PlayStation games.
Would it finally have anti-aliasing? That's what we need to know.
Ray tracing, maybe?
No, we don't. Nintendo don't need that. I don't want Super Mario 64 looking like a bad Unreal Engine demo.
Although I'm pretty sure I have seen a modded port of Breath of the Wild with ray tracing, and it just makes it just a little bit more beautiful.
Okay. Anna,
Yeah.
what would a kind of a Switch Pro have to have in it for you to kind of like want to buy it?
It would have to have something akin to some kind of backwards compatibility that would make it worth having, aside from I just have a Pikachu and Eevee Switch, and I'm very happy with it. I would consider getting another normal Switch or a Switch Pro if it wasn't that different from this. If it was a really cool special edition, I would consider it if I was in a really good financial situation, which I'm usually not. But anyway, I would say it would have to have something like backwards compatibility of some kind, or something really exclusive like that. Just games and stuff aren't usually enough to sway me to a console. Like when I saw the trailers for the Switch itself, I was like, this is such a good idea. Like the idea of the Joy-Cons and everything, I was like, I'm here for it. But yeah, the Switch Pro would have to bring something new to the table for me.
So
sorry.
I was just going to say, if we were to get something like backwards compatibility for DS or 3DS with this rumored second screen, which could happen with either an additional screen you put on the Switch, or could be something you put in your dock as a transmitter, so you could play the Switch outside of it and have a touch screen. I don't know how much you love your DS games or 3DS games, but how would increased backwards compatibility for that sort of thing sell you?
That would sell me a lot. It would sell me so much. Pardon the noise outside. It would sell me a lot because I love my 3DS games. Let's see. Animal Crossing used to be my big one, but I love my special edition 3DS, of course. I wouldn't want it to get too dusty. But we've got like Alpha Sapphire, I would love to see on my big screen. I've got like Dream Drop Distance, I would love to see. The Majora's Mask 3D, since they didn't want to make a Switch one, which is totally fine. It's fine. It better come up with the Zelda stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll talk about that another time. I would, long story short, be very thrilled, and I would be like, shut up and take my rupees.
And what are we thinking about for a name for it? Is Switch Pro good? Is everyone happy with that name? Because I heard Switch Advance, maybe that's kind of like a rumor. Anyone else got any better suggestions for a Switch upgrade?
Really, whatever we think it is, it won't be. It's like when they had the new Nintendo 3DS, and that's just a no.
Yeah.
It's like when you go in, have you got a new Nintendo 3DS? You walk into your game and they're like, what? It's just to kind of confuse nans, basically, when they go in and try and buy a grandson something. I've got whatever makes sense. It's not what will happen, but we'll come to love it anyway, or we won't.
I was gonna say that whatever it is, we're gonna be like, okay, I'll buy it.
Yeah. What I would like, I've heard things about Switch Advance as opposed to Switch Pro, because I don't think they would want to use the same terminology as PlayStation. Switch Advance, I think, sells what it is. I just want a Super Switch.
Super Switch, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
like
want.
that. Yeah. Not Switch U, maybe. Just to confuse everyone.
No thanks. And we're already confused that everything is different anyway. Let's not make some of them the same now.
They try and make their games. I think whenever they improve on the game, it's always a deluxe edition. So could it be because that's something they I guess they really bought in with the Switch, where they had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and whatnot. Could it be just a Switch Deluxe? Because that seems to be their thing.
But then it sounds more like a fancy version, like, you know, a little diamante, some gold flakes. It doesn't tell me processing power. It tells me I bought this in like the posh bit of Harrods or something.
Yeah. Totally. So we'll kind of wrap this up and then maybe move on to something I've been dreading again. Nathan's quiz. Hopefully I can redeem some kind of honor from this. But Nathan, tell us about what you've got worked up for us this week.
Okay, are we ready to quiz? Is everyone happy and ready to go? Nice.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, right. So I've created a quiz called Thinky Thinky Panic, which will be a nice joke for Paper Mario fans. So if you have played something akin to Go On Name Them, which I have shamelessly fleeced from IGN UK podcast, I'm going to mention a subject. So like I said earlier, maybe Quentin Tarantino movies, maybe people who've played Spider-Man, and you have to say how many of the actual number you think you can name. So if it's Quentin Tarantino movies, there's 9. If you think you can name 9, you say 9. And whoever has the highest bid goes. And if you win, if you name that many, you get 2 points. And if you don't, then everyone else gets 1 point.
Okay,
So,
I'm ready.
So we'll just go through. We'll do the first one, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, right. So the first one. There are 22 Super Mario platforming games. There's 22, but yeah, you don't have to go mega high, because if you lose, then everyone else gets a point. So, guys, tell me how many you think you can name.
I'm going to go 7.
I'm going to go
really
8.
Global. Ooh, okay.
Guys, I was expecting way more than this.
I was going to say 7, and then I was going to say 8, and now I have to go higher or lower than that.
We've mentioned about 5 so far on the pod.
So I'm trying to recall what everyone said. But 22 that scares me.
Can I name the same one as number as them? Like, would that cause some kind of scoring problem?
No, you have to go one more.
Higher or lower?
Go higher, please.
Higher.
Yes.
So are you saying 9? Because Nick said 8.
Yes.
All right. I mean, again, we've said
you miss all the shots you don't take. Michael Scott.
We've said quite a lot on the podcast already. So.
Oh God! All right.
And these are big games.
Can I write them down, or is that cheating?
No, I'm going to keep track of what you say.
No, right.
Okay.
Can I write down what I'm thinking, or is that cheating? Should I keep it in my head?
Do it off the dome. You can't do research.
All right. Hands off
right.
the keyboard. Fine.
Okay, right. I'm going to try and mark with each one that you say separately, and I've got a list of all of them that I'll read out afterwards. So, give me 9 Super Mario platforming games.
Oh, I have to do it right now. Okay.
You have to do it right now, yeah.
Oh, the pressure.
All right,
the pressure.
So Super Mario Bros. I don't know if that's what it's called.
Classic.
The original one.
Nice.
The classic, the original one. Right. Okay. 6 golden coins is my first one. So I'll say that. I'll go ahead and say obvious ones like Sunshine, Galaxy, Galaxy 2. I said I'd name 9. I got this.
5.
I got this. Okay, I got this. Mario platform. Don't freak out. You got this. Okay, let's think by console. This is bad. This is very bad. There's Super Mario.
You haven't even done sequels to the first one you said.
There's like Super Mario Bros. 2.
Nice. There we go.
You can see the panic setting in already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's a very near one to that as well.
I don't know where I just was like, I don't want to go lower. They're gonna lose, but I'm gonna lose anyway. You know, it's
Panic,
like
setting in.
okay. I just have to name 2 more. And then wait. Oh, wait. Does this count 3D Land?
Yeah, that's a platformer.
Okay. And there's the other one, 3D World, right?
100%.
Can I go more? Can I just go higher?
You go as high as you want.
Whoa. Okay.
Mario Maker counts, right? Because
Yes,
you're
it
actually
does.
platforming it, and Mario Maker 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, nice. So yeah, what you could have had was Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3, Lost Levels, Super Mario World, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2, Super Mario Land, Super Mario 6 Golden Coins, Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario 3D World, Super Mario Run,
not say
Super Mario
64?
Odyssey, Super Mario Maker, Super Mario Maker 2. Which one have I missed? Run counts. Run is a Nintendo-produced smartphone.
Oh,
Super
way
Mario
too low
platformer.
there.
How did I not say 64?
New Super Mario.
I was waiting for you to say that. I was like,
I brain dead.
64
New
eventually.
Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers 2, Wii, U. Yeah. So there's a lot you could have said.
Oh God,
You did it though, so you've got 2 points.
I'm brain dead. At least I
We went low, Alex.
be confident.
Yeah,
ladies.
really low. Yeah.
Be confident.
It's easy when you hear them like actually said out loud.
I feel like
Yeah.
now this time I'm going to go too high.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, ruin
Oh, I doubt it.
it. Ooh.
Oh, he says maniacally.
Right.
What's he
so
got planned?
next question.
Oh boy.
In Super Mario Kart, it's not Super, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, there are 42 playable characters, not including color changes. So this is characters that are separate, not characters you can click on and change the color. Understand?
Yep.
Okay, so there's 42 characters. What are we thinking?
30.
Oh,
Going high.
Whoa.
Gonna call your bluff. Come on, go higher than me.
29. I want that point, that one single point.
what I will
don't-
say is if you name one that isn't in it, you are out.
Oh.
So you cannot just throw everything against the wall.
Every character.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say I can't do that many, but I was already at like 15 without really thinking
Hey,
that
you-
hard.
you
So
can-
I'm gonna say 20.
Oh.
Well, then it's then it's Nick.
Right.
He
but
said
like
that-
if
he
he's
said 30.
out,
Well, no, if he's out, everyone else gets a point because you've already
Oh.
heard. You've already
Well,
heard so
jolly
many
good.
people. No point you doing it after he's named 20, is there? And you're like, I think I can do that as well, actually.
we benefit from your failure. Let's watch.
Right.
It's
Okay,
like,
I hope-
what he said. Yeah, 20 of those. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so I'll add a couple more on actually.
Yeah, just for
All right, give me 1 sec so I get my list ready.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Okay.
Panicking now.
42.
I know,
can't
I
believe
was
there's
like-
42 characters.
the brain fog sets in. You're like, I knew this 2 seconds ago.
But Mario.
The problem is as well is because they added more for Deluxe as well, so there's plenty. Right, I've got my list here. I'm going to tell you if you get someone that isn't in there.
I've now panicked because some of the ones I'm thinking of, I don't know if they're separate or if they're just their skin changes.
I'll be as lenient as I can be.
Okay, good.
Right. So
Nathan, don't.
when you're ready, you said 30 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe characters you can name.
Okay. Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi.
Yep.
Cat Mario.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. I haven't gone out on the third one, have I?
That's a separate character.
No. It is a separate character, but it's not Cat Mario. If you can name what Mario it is, I'll let you off right now because it's not that suit.
Right.
Oh, it's Tanooki Mario.
There you go.
He got it.
I'll let you off for that one.
Oh, God. Okay. Bowser.
Oh, good. Yep.
Peach.
Yep.
Link.
Yep.
Squidling, Ink Boy, Splatoon person.
Mm-hmm.
Animal Crossing Villager.
Yep.
Bowser Jr.
Yes.
Daisy.
Yep.
It's 10.
He's getting there.
I can't remember what I've said.
Third of the way through.
Baby Mario, Baby Luigi.
Yep.
Is Baby Peach one?
Yep.
Baby Daisy.
Yep.
Dry Bones.
Yes.
The Dry Bowser.
Yep. Ooh, we're gonna have to start pushing you.
You
Oh,
went
God.
too high.
You're over halfway.
I did.
Oh my God.
Wario, Waluigi.
Yep.
Is Pink Peach one?
Pink Gold Peach, I'll give you that.
Pink or Peach? And then you got Gold Mario?
Yep. Or Silver if you haven't unlocked him.
Yep.
It's 20.
20 or 10 more.
You're doing very well.
I can see the beads of sweat kind of like
I know.
forming.
There is some obvious ones you've missed, but I'm looking at it, so it's obvious. to
There's
me.
like some obvious ones, and I'm like, ah.
Shy Guy, Yoshi.
Yes.
Thank you. Yoshi's one.
Is Birdo a separate one?
Oh. So in order, we've got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, Tanuki, Mario, Cat, Peach.
You
Yoshi,
forgot to go
Toad,
back and say Cat Peach.
Yeah.
Yoshi, Toad, Koopa, Shy Guy, Lakitu, Toadette, King Boo, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, Baby Rosalina, Gold Mario, Pink Gold Peach, Wario Waluigi, Donkey Kong Bowser, Dry Bones, Bowser Jr., Dry Bowser, all of the Koopalings, I can't bother to name them, Squid Girl, Squid Boy, Link, Animal Crossing Villager, male, female, Isabelle, and you're me.
I didn't know if the Splatoon characters at Animal Crossing, I didn't know if they were separate or if they were just
Male,
colour
female.
swaps. But also, they've got Toad and Toadette, but not Yoshi and Birdo.
Yeah, I know.
That's a cheat. I thought you had that one.
Yeah.
I'm writing to Nintendo now. I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, Donkey Kong was one you were missing. I
I know.
as well. I was like, you should have the easy
Did
one.
pretty well. You did pretty well.
That's very good though. Very
There's
good.
a lot in there.
Admirable.
enjoy
Okay,
my
right.
points.
Yes.
Hey, everyone else gets 1 point.
No.
Right, okay, so that brings you up to 3, that brings you up to 1. Nice, okay, right. Whew. The next one is the transforming items or suits in Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh no.
There are 8.
I've played it once.
Same. I'm like, oh, frickin'.
So maybe one.
I'm gonna go. I'll go 2. No, I won't. Yeah, I'll go 2.
Hang on, I'm thinking.
I'm pretty sure I know 2.
Yeah, so these are items that you interact with that cause effect or a suit.
Wait. Okay.
So the same as the Tanooki Suit in
Right.
Super Mario 3 or the tiny mushroom in New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I could only say 2, I think. I'm not confident
only
at
8
all.
as well.
Low.
I know.
Alex, you could get some points here.
I'll say 3 and then and make a fool of myself.
Do you want to go for
Give
3?
it an educated guess.
Like, so what is it kind of like things that say it again? What was that?
So suits or items that give you powers.
I'm gonna say like flower power.
Which one?
Oh fuck.
Do you mean the fire?
Firepower, yeah, firepower.
I'll give you that one.
Very generous.
Thank you.
I am being generous.
The
Got to do 2
mushroom?
more. No, there's not. Oh, yeah, you're right. I that's kind of a life thing more than a transformation power.
Okay.
But carry on. I wouldn't hold that against you.
And the Tanooki Suit.
Mm-mm.
Ah,
No
That was
Tanuki Suit.
introduced later.
Not in Super Mario Galaxy 2.
So
I
the
thought
2 I knew,
maybe.
the
So
2
in
I knew, you had Spring, spring one?
Yes, you do. Yep.
and there was there a rock
There's
one?
a bee suit, right?
Oh, there's a bee as well.
Mhm. So what we have in Super Mario Galaxy 2 is the Cloud Flower, where Mario jumps, and every time he jumps, a cloud makes a platform beneath him. There is the Spin Drill, which lets him go through planets. Rock Mushroom, which makes Rock Mario. The Bee Mushroom, the Boo Mushroom, which turns him into a Boo. Fire Flower, Spring Mushroom, and the Rainbow Star, which gives you Rainbow Mario.
All coming back.
Well, yeah, when they got any of those. So
Obvious when you know. Right, unfortunately,
know, you
that's
know.
another point for everyone else. So, well, Nick, you've got a point, but Anna, you've got 4 now. That's dangerous.
What? How did I do that?
Because other people keep losing.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And you actually got the first round, didn't you?
Nice. Yes.
Okay, right. Okay, the next one is There are 17 kingdoms in Super Mario Odyssey. What are we thinking, guys?
I've been playing it recently as well. I can't remember the name of them.
I like the names are hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can say the one with this and the one with that.
If you're a little bit off the word, I might let you off.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
I'm not a harsh quiz master.
I'll give 3.
Okay.
So
Okay.
low, but
I'm going to say 2. I can't. Yeah.
Only 2.
Yeah, I can't think of that. They're there, but I can't. I don't know their names.
Yeah, that's the problem. I see them, but the names are tough. I am gonna go with 4 and risk it.
Mm.
Okay.
Hey, anybody want to tackle more than 4? There is 17.
17. So the different kingdoms.
Different kingdoms, yes.
Oh,
I can picture them all. I just can't remember the name of them. I can just give a descriptor.
They are named really basically. So
Yeah,
most of the
that's
time,
why I'm like I can do like maybe 4.
most
'cause,
of the
like,
time they're pretty much based after like what you see.
I'll go for 5.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
advancing on that.
Am I doing it?
All right, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I will say as well is they all have the name of the kingdom, which is very basic, and then they actually have a name, which is different. That's not what I want. I want the basic name of the kingdom.
Oh, okay. Right.
So it is the easier task. Okay,
So
right.
If I said New Donk City, that's a no.
That is the Metro Kingdom.
Okay. So
Oh.
do I get that or no?
I'll give you that because you knew it, but
like
I
an
don't.
example.
But I don't expect you to know the name for all of them.
Right. Okay.
Okay, right, cool. That's one. Let's get going.
So the Cap Kingdom,
That's 2.
the Wooded Kingdom,
The Wooded.
Wooded.
There you go. If I hope that's what you said because I'm giving you
Yes,
that.
yes, I definitely did. Yeah. So I said Lake.
No, you haven't.
Oh, Lake Kingdom,
Nice 4.
Wooded Kingdom,
Yeah.
Metro Kingdom,
Mm-hmm.
and
Cap, you've said.
Cap Sand.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry,
how many?
I was reading the wrong one.
How many is that for?
You're on 5, so you've got it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, cool.
Oh.
I don't know
Anything
any more than that.
Oh, you've given up. All right. No
Yeah,
worries.
no, I'm done.
You've done it. That is a hot.
Actual
points for you.
like fans are like, you guys are idiots.
Hey, look, it's the pressure. You can,
A lot of it's the pressure.
exactly. As soon as someone tells you like, do it now.
You're like,
So what you can, in order, what we have is Cap Kingdom, Cascade Kingdom, Sand Kingdom, Lake Kingdom, Wooded Kingdom, Cloud Kingdom,
These are the
Lost
ones I
Kingdom,
remember.
Metro Kingdom, Seaside Kingdom, Snow Kingdom, Luncheon Kingdom, Ruined Kingdom, Bowser Kingdom, Moon Kingdom, Mushroom Kingdom, Dark Side, and Darker Side.
They are really basic names, aren't they?
Yeah, but then they're called like Fossil Fuels, Tossed Arena, Steam Gardens. Okay, nice. Right, ooh, well, that puts it at. So we've got 4 points for Anna, 1 point for Nick, and 3 for Alex.
Oh dear, I need to win something.
Well, I mean, all you could do now is second place, unfortunately. But
I'll take it.
That's all right.
Alex could take it from me though.
Yeah, the next
I
one
can't
is
let him dishonor my family.
particularly hard, and I'm really sorry.
Okay.
So there are 32 SNES games on Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh no.
How many do we think we can name?
Haven't even looked.
Nope, I've never
I
opened
looked
it.
recently and I barely knew so many of them that I just like
Yeah.
my eyes glazed over. But I looked like literally 2 days ago. So I feel bad that I don't know more than like
You-
a couple.
You only need a couple to win if no one else is doing it.
Uh,
And there's a lot of big hitters in there.
yeah.
Come on,
Okay, all right. I'll say 3.
3 SNES games, 3 famous SNES games.
Yes.
Come on, someone, a little bit more.
4.
Again, I am sat staring at my list of all of them, so I'm like,
No.
what's wrong with you?
I can't even. I might get 1. I
Alex
can't even
Alex
think.
is gonna take this from me now. Oh
No,
god.
oh, no, I don't have to do it, do I?
5.
All right. Are you,
I'm doing it.
thing is, yeah, if she loses, Alex, then you are joint first. But if you went and you win, then you are first. You get 5 points.
So what should we do something to where like maybe if I get it wrong, he can try to get first or something?
Okay, yeah.
No, that's fine. You just both be first. That's
Okay.
that's the fair way of doing it.
I'm gonna try to.
Also,
I'm gonna
I haven't
try
got
this.
any more questions ready. Don't.
Oh yeah, what's the tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Oh
All right,
yes,
guys.
good.
All right. So you go with
Okay.
5, Anna.
Yes.
Okay,
All
so
right.
so
I'm
this
gonna
is
do
this is SNES games on the Nintendo Switch Online now.
right now.
Yeah, not
So we
NES,
have-
not NES games and SNES games in the West.
Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I saw. Oh god, I'm gonna sound like an idiot because now I'm gonna say so. Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure there was like Mario, and then there was
Gonna
like,
have
the
to be more
first one.
specific.
The first one.
What do you mean the first Mario on SNES?
Oh crap. Uh,
This is SNES games.
right. Maybe I was looking at
What is the SNES Mario game?
Mario.
Guys, we're a Nintendo podcast. Come on, I'm expecting more.
I
From
want
this.
to go for 6.
Just give it to Alex. I'm forfeiting.
All right, Alex. I'm gonna give you the chance to steal. You have to do 6 now. You've said it.
I was like, the pressure's on. I can't do this. I'm like literally sweating. I'm like,
Okay.
I can't. I'm gonna think of it all after you say it.
So, Super Mario World.
Yes, very good.
Gonna
You're gonna have to bleep me there.
put it out there. Super Mario World 2.
And I mean, if you're counting Yoshi's Island, but I don't think that's what you meant. Also, Yoshi's Island isn't on there, so that is a no.
There's a bunch of like funny games. Oh no.
Do we all have to hand
aren't
in
we a
our
bunch of
Nintendo?
idiots?
I mean, that was pathetic. Big one.
That
Super
was,
Mario.
that was terrible. Yeah.
Super Mario Kart, Link to the Past, Super Metroid.
Mario Kart. I
Yeah,
literally
and
played
Star
it.
Fox.
I literally played Mario Kart,
Yeah.
and I didn't say it.
Damn
Wow!
Star Fox.
You see what the pressure does now, guys? I literally
much pressure.
held it and played it.
Yeah.
I played as Donkey Kong. Oh my god.
There's Donkey Kong Country, there's Kirby Superstar, there's Super Punch Out, there's
Kirby.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
No.
There's a lot on there.
All the stuff. Oh my
I
god.
thought I was being clever going for the sequel.
I mean, to be fair, I mean Yoshi's Island is on there, but I don't think anybody calls that Super Mario World 2, so I don't know that's what you meant.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah. No. I was going out on a limb.
I was like, it'll come to me. I just saw it. It'll come to me like a vision. And then no, I had to hear it because brain synapses work like that.
I mean,
Sucks.
So who was the winner? Did Anna win?
I mean, because you conceded that point, Anna has won with 5 points.
Victor once again.
I thought
yeah.
we were tied.
Unbeatable.
No, you were going to be tied if Alex won.
Oh.
No, wait. Someone.
But I also
Oh.
struck out, sort of, right?
The recount.
I mean, I let you concede. Guys, it doesn't really matter.
Everybody wins.
Yeah.
I lose.
Good,
No,
good.
I won't
did
accept
well.
this victory. I'm too much of an idiot.
Okay, I'm gonna get a more strict kind of tournament rules from now on
Okay,
because clearly
this-
you want to win properly.
This wasn't a quiz. This was like, well, humans are competitive, right? This wasn't a quiz. This was like are you actually a Mario fan test? And I think we all failed.
Yeah, horribly. Yeah.
You
Give-
did your
give us-
best.
Give me some Pokemon, Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda. Give me any of
Yeah.
that, and I'll.
Give me that.
Yeah.
I'll take you guys any day.
I would love to be on your end for a Pokemon one.
Ooh, okay.
I'd love to have my knowledge tested.
When a Pokemon one comes around, maybe we'll switch and I'll be the question master.
Oh,
love
Out
that.
some real
Yes.
hard
Alex,
ones.
you'd
Yeah,
be a good question master.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Just
But we
real
do-
obscure questions.
we do have a lot of big Pokemon heads in the magazine as well.
Maybe we'll
There's a
get
couple.
like 16 people in the chat. Just really go for it.
Tournament.
Yeah, like
People
if you get one
probably
wrong,
think-
you're out. You get kicked out of the chat. And we so whittle it down to the ultimate Pokemon fan.
We're calling all the writers and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess we've just got just enough time to talk about the latest issue of Switch Player magazine, which is launching this month on September the 15th. It's got amazing No More Heroes 3 artwork by Caitlin J. Wilson. It's got like tons of kind of features on the actual game itself, and an interview by Paul Murphy of Suda 51. Have you guys kind of written for the magazine? What kind of stuff have you written for it?
I had unfortunately I just missed deadline with one review, so that would be the next one, which is fine. And then I reviewed another game that got bumped for a feature that came in very late, because the game I reviewed I gave a single star. So they were like, maybe we don't need that in the mag. Maybe that doesn't need to be printed.
Not so much.
It's my own fault for being mean.
Have you both written anything for the magazine, or?
I can't actually remember if my review's in it.
Same.
We'll have to check and see.
Time just flies, and I write reviews constantly, but there's probably one or two of my reviews in there.
I've had a brief flick through, and it's very, very good. But anyway, you can if you're watching, you can pick up the magazine if you go to patreon.com/Switch Player magazine, and it's only $5 a month, so it's like, you know, a bargain for all these great reviews that may or may not be in it. Who knows? So that was another week in Nintendo Land. Nathan, Nick, Anna, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's been great.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. And if you want to know what's going to happen next week, in the next 7 days of Nintendo, make sure you subscribe, because we'll be right here talking about everything that's going to happen. So we'll see you then. Thanks very much.